Family Leonardo, me Nasiladi on Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Me family, una good evening, una good afternoon, or una good morning. This now on a program again, Salon CashBox. Me family, today, now the 14th of February 2025. February 14th, 2025. Of course, it is Valentine's Day. You know, I know people, they make a huge fuss about Valentine's Day. And you see, I'm not like for criticize certain things them, because there are ways then there were people that don't build over the years for appreciate people. And it just like, what I can say, Mother's Day, Father's Day, those things. It's just like a day where they make for appreciate, people and we mean good and we special in your life. So if like they make up like whether it's, something we good, it's a made up thing, I'm not into mind as long as it's for the good of mankind and humanity, appreciation to people where you love and care about. Valentine's is not just about lovers, but it's basically, people that you just care or care about you. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. May God make we continue for love one another. Make selfishness no kick in. I can imagine these rogue politicians wishing themselves, happy Valentine's Day. As if they get any love in them for people we they want lead. It is very, very sad. You see, people just they play with words. Just like what I listened to Ibrahim's message today where they talk about, these PhD holders. Listen to, this gentleman Hotmail where they talk about these PhD holders today. You see, waiting they actually don't show for them PhDs then. So a lot of people, now believe me or not, you see, most PhD holders, and Ibrahim says something, most people where they make change in the society and the world, these are not PhD holders. Most PhD holders, 80 to 90%, or 80 to 90% of them, like they're in a classroom, or maybe that's like an over exaggeration. Maybe, like I should say, 60 to 80% of them in the classroom then they impact knowledge in people where they put practicality in place. Join theory and practical and join them and make and change the world. Go and look the Elon Musk of this world. If like nah not PhD holder. No. Look at the top bankers, economists. They're not PhD holders. Salon people have the problem where we they face now book nine and the full una with. I think Ibrahim also mentioned that. Book. You know, like David Senge, protesting, you know, prosthetic leg. Where like it's specialized in for make fake foot. Where like the weight man call on the prosthetic legs them. Where for the make. Just like where Ibrahim talk, like almost people limbs and legs and arms were chopped off. But this guy, people are still the past that country, you know, like with their chopped limbs and legs and arms. What is it doing about it? It will impact society. You see, salon people, today I want to talk about within a title, Samura Kamara and the international community. Salon people, you see, Africa is a sorry place. You know, if you were to believe, I'm not sure if I believe that video where I see it, like I say, that old video where Guineans and they come out na Tunisia and Morocco, I believe, where they say like you know, Dumbuya be actually they welcome them. I don't think that's the plane from America, because I don't think Dumbuya sent Guinean plane for go take them. I don't think so. I think that's the one way they be going to the Middle East, and I believe so. But you know, Salon people, Africa, na sorry place. I tell you that. Because, you know, Africa no know a worth. Salon people, the states where Salon day, you know, Samura Kamara, you know, I'm tied to, I put me, hey, I don't get no doubt. After, I don't look left, I don't look right, I don't look forward and backward. You know what? For me, I trust your cause. But you know it's in the money with your business. Now the manner at which you they execute this cause, the manner at which you they go about this fight. Now in the money. And I will tell you how and why. And I know within the influence you stance and position. Look, I do not buy the idea for telling me, say, oh, now weekly leader, if I don't call people in for protest. No, I don't agree with that. Because you know why? Some man go say, you know, like, interestingly, somebody, they way, like, we be, they get, like, you know, this passionate, you know, not arguments, but like deliberation about. One go say, whose democracy day where people don't die? I agree. But in this day and age, waiting be applicable, or waiting was kind of like, you know, like an acceptable approach back in the days, should not be that approach now. You see, if one can actually say, like, where America not be agree with Russia about the invasion, you know, na Ukraine. Back in the days, America could have sent their jets, warplanes, you know, submarines and all these things. But what did they do this day and age? Because we live in a global village where, like, you know, world trade means everything. They sanctioned Russia. They place embargo on them. They place tariff on them. And now with Donald Trump don't come, the tariff model is being used for everything and anything. That's what they use. It kind of like, in a way, caused Russia for sell the oil to India and China very, very cheaply. Somebody go say, what's not the effect? Yes, it did. It did get some effect. But you see, salon people, I'm saying this. When you look at, say, oh, Samura Kamara, say, na in pain, I totally agree. We don't necessarily, people don't need to die for make democracy. You fight for democracy. You don't have to. You don't need to kill person. Yes, back in the days, it was applicable. It was the right thing where people have been used. But like now, where it be say we live in a global village, let we say Salon be the trade to other countries then Samura Kamara fight those countries the way Salon they trade to, we trading partners them, they left for buy we product them, and it cause untold hardship now in country. Just like how people them be they die. Then we say, like I'm not a firm believer of the MCC money. To this day, we don't get the MCC money. They won all the 20, things them inside the MCC scorecard. They won it. Even though it was falsified, they won it. But they still don't get the money. They still don't get them. Who knows? Like, it's the same thing. I'm not a firm believer in that. Like, where Samura Kamara, they expose, like, when they talk and the right side for right, investment, not in the country. Samura Kamara not keep quiet. Samura Kamara produce 70% of IRF. Then people like in the talk about say, oh, Samura Kamara, yeah. You know what that mean? For making produce 70% of IRF if it was falsified. Now, criminal offense. It could have been sued. They will not go court for that. But the man producing IRFs, they talk back, like it be vocal, but yet still, the government don't get nothing for doing because they don't say they talk true. But what they say, now give me the play. Una know what that mean? For me, Samura Kamara, they talk like that. Una know how it destroy, if not lie, they lie. Like what they say. If not give me the play. Una know the reputational damage. But some people, the big thing here, if Samura Kamara even call people to go protest, they kill people. Who that? The whole matter be responsible. Samura Kamara call people to go protest. They jail them. That's no commodity. Who that for all matter be responsible? Now Samura Kamara get for all matter be responsible. Who that for all matter be responsible? Is it not the likes of like the very international community in terms of using ICC? You see, maybe like Ibrahim Yodio, was it yesterday or the day before, where he talked about say like a better way Donald Trump they pull out of all of these stupid organizations because like they're all now empty housing bottle and he said no more left. Then they issue indictment against like Benjamin Netanyahu, but not Madabio. It's like the hypocrisy. They don't care about Africa. This is the thing. Until we come to that realization that these people, the more they see Africa, hey, I don't tell you now. Most economists in the world, they are now predicting that Africa is the next big thing. Most economists in the world, they say Africa is the next big thing. African population don't surpass China and India. It don't beat them. They know Africa is the next big thing. Africa get the youngest population in the world. They're all wishing so. They suffer from aging population. In other words, the old people don't occupy the young people. So they get to struggle for like the young people for able to work for the older people. They all suffer. Africa is the next big thing. But they realistically want Africa for making better. They live in a competitive world. We live in a competitive world. They want to knock Africa down. Salon people, you see, if Madabio, Samura Kamara, today, they call people for go protest. Like to the extent now, if even they jail Samura Kamara, it feels like the international community don't get nothing for do. Look like that guy, Alpha Sheriff, Nainen. They don't talk about the tripartite. They don't talk about the tripartite. Like this very executive, they like Alpha Sheriff, I believe Nainen. They will Cherry Coco. Almost years now, this guy is still in jail. Still in jail. Who that? If even they kill people, who that go all mother be responsible? Some people, let me think now, yeah. The international community that they tell we say Echo Moglikam. Una remember, it was never Samura Kamara we talk say the Echo Moglikam deploy in a salon. It was never Samura Kamara. Una seriously. The problem now, yeah. You see, the very ECOWAS, now they make a press conference. Tell we say, then they deploy in a salon. The army chief of staff now the sub-region, they all met and say, then they deploy in a salon. And Samura Kamara said it in our interview. He said, they don't say that they can't deploy. Say today they don't come. Was it Samura Kamara? It's you know they love seeing us like this. Waiting we not able to understand until we wake up to the reality. And we have people in Africa, we're willing for make milk from Africa for their own personal gain and benefit. If you have people like Anescoma that still exist in a salon, Apampong. You get Madabio them, Apampong. You get Minkailu Mansaye them, Apampong. You get like the Payasane them, Apampong. You get like Chai Koko them. They know how to yield the individual wealth from salon in Africa. Get people like Kelfala Mara them, Apampong. Richard Conte, Apampong. These guys, they know the wealth of salon only for full their pocket. Nothing else. This is the sad state of affairs in Africa. Can Africa grow with this kind of leaders? Can Africa ever grow? Fulfill and reach in potential? Can Africa ever reach its potential? When you have few people and when no one make the status quo ever change. Ever change. Let me tell you, salon people, the problem where we get with Samura Kamara. And I suspect highly say that the international community, they tell them, say, no talk, you wait no more, we fetch you fetch. But how do you know when they tell you that talk today? Now, Conin game, then they play with you for buy time. Hey, salon people, when I make no mistake, I don't get any doubt for say Samura Kamara, they play game with we. The problem is a over-reliance on the international community is the problem of Samura Kamara. He rely on them too much. But the danger there, you never know whether these guys are playing games or not. Samura Kamara, we not blame Samura Kamara saying in the play game. Trust me, some people. Una trust me on this. Una trust me on this. It is the international community where they play games. They know the truth. They know the fact. They know the reality. You see this cocaine business? They're glad where Africa they get bad name, where salon they get bad name through this cocaine business. Because hey, the more salon get bad name through this, the cheaper our commodity, the cheaper it is for men they can buy it to we. The more we are in this mess, the cheaper it is. They love for seaweed in this pandemonium. They love for seaweed in this confusion, this confusing state. They love it because it makes our product cheaper. It make it cheap. It makes the American company, the likes of GL Holding, get access to loan where we know they as a country. Imagine GL Holding. I tell you this. They have access for go borrow money any side. For go lend money any side. GL Holding quite recently, and I've said this over and over again, 3 years ago, borrowed 3.5 billion syndicated loan. What's that different banks and they come together for give one person loan? They have access to it. But can Salon actually get access to such money? All they all go to IMF, they give you 140 million. You know, they Antomot money them all day. Whilst GL Holding, a company, can you imagine? When they use Salon, what we get as part of like their credit worthiness. When they go, not to the exposure to Salon, because certain company them, as a result of their exposure to Salon, their risk premium, they shoot up straight away. But when GL Holding, they build their financial model, you know what they do? Then they say, hey, we get what Alaki country in Africa who side with a mine about 2.something million worth of tons of iron ore every year. They put them jot on the paper. They say, okay, when you sell this 2.something million, you get X amount of money every year. So as a result, you get tendency for kind of like pay this money. They use our worth. This research what they tell you about so. We know they actually kind of like use them for real benefit. So this research, then they use them and go with them for go lend money. Anyway, Brian, they talk about that might be where they take with gold. They exhibit them where they go and sell them. Go to Dubai. A company, Aramco. Now they run the state oil, the oil in Saudi Arabia. But every profit, they distribute them to the Saudi Arabia government. It's state owned. God. They use these companies, then they use the worth of Salon for go build a financial model and say, oh, we make this money from Salon. But Salon not able to do that because we get a damaged reputation. And these things the way we condone when the international community they take now. Remember, these are moral guarantors. People they say, oh, they don't come fetch for we. Now Samura Kamara need for come fetch for we. Oh, if they do additional, oh, they attract the international community. Almost people they don't kill and don't die in that country in the hands of Mother Bio. What did the international community do? Buffing. Buff case. Because the problem we are getting with Samura Kamara, no one Samura Kamara in case is so not the most easy and best case ever. But if they allow the international community for tell and say, don't worry no more, we they close. Always they say, we they close. Some people will not blame Samura Kamara and they tell them this guy rely heavily on the international community. And again in the middle, where it cannot expose them because it still see them, like I say, they're in the fight in cause. Then they tell and say, wait no more. So it cannot expose them. But you know what? Na lie. Samura Kamara, you must begin exposing. You know what I'm afraid? When you pull their secrets, and especially when it comes for do with their reputation. The day when you begin expose them, it damage their reputation. Democracy, they begin, like, they feel threatened. Trust me. I've been listening to what's his name? Venn, like the deputy vice president in America. Is it Mike Venn? So, like, in a gift speech, I think it was during Europe today, where he say democracy, like, is the wisdom of the people. We express we wisdom. They take up, they rip up from we. They say no. APC, they say no. We know that una all big fool. We don't agree with that. But una listen to Mike Venn. Maybe since I offended a player for una. He say it's the expression of the wisdom of the people of a nation. They know the worth of democracy. The day Salone people, Samura and Kamara begin to speak up about how these people don't damage with democracy. Put them, now blame them, because they get evidence of it. That is where me get problem with Samura Kamara. It's not for calling people in a door. It's about exposing this very international community. Forget it. Expose them. Not bio them. These people they don't want for see Africa a better one. They don't. So if you're going to be a true fighter, expose the international community. They are afraid of you, Samura Kamara. They are afraid, and they repeat up, then they afraid you. Certain that you don't know you worth it. Then they afraid you. Not allow me them bio you. For how long we get for take this bio? Say wait no more, we get plan. Wait no more, we get plan. Not one. Not take another hand. No, not take him. You've got a fight where even the world, you're able to conquer them. You're able to conquer them. They want to make Africa deal like this. But Mali say they don't want to see us unite. All they want us to do is to keep on killing one another.